My name's Jake Simpkin, I'm the founder of Inspire Films, and in the next few minutes I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and the story behind my company. So it's 2022, I've just finished my A-levels and don't really have a clue what I'm going to do next. Other than that, I didn't want to go to uni. I was quite adamant about that, even though everyone says it's what you should do. Anyway, I had all these skills in video production because I've been making YouTube videos and stuff like that since I was about 11 years old, and I still really enjoyed it. So my first thought was, I'll go and try and get an entry-level job doing something video related. Didn't care if it was editing, shooting, whatever, I just loved making videos basically. So I applied at a few different places, and then I saw a job advertised at Manchester City for a video editor role. I thought, I love football and I love video editing, I have to get this job. So instead of writing a cover letter or anything like that, I spent hours producing this daft video where I basically used visual effects to put me in the Sky Sports studio, and I basically just sat there saying why I deserve this job. Anyway, long story short, I caught their attention with it. They came back and said it's one of the best applications they'd ever had, so I was all buzzing with that. They invited me in for an interview, but I never actually ended up getting the job. Something to do with the fact that I didn't have a degree or whatever, but you know, I was a bit naffed off, but I thought, right, on to the next. So I applied at a few different places, but then this started to become a bit of a running theme, the fact that because I didn't have a degree, I wasn't getting these jobs. And then I started to doubt my decision about not going to uni because it seemed to be really getting in my way when it came to employment. Okay, so it's now sort of mid-September time, I just turned 19, and I sat back and I thought, right, what do I do? No one seems to be willing to hire me without a degree, but I don't want to go to uni, just didn't feel like it was for me. Now, from a very young age, I'd always had this ambition to start my own production company one day, but not until I was much, much older, because that's sort of what we're told is allowed. You know, you can't leave college and just start a business. But then I thought, what if I did? I was very confident in my videography skills. I had a little bit of money to invest. The only thing stopping me was that I didn't have a clue what I was doing on the business side of things. You know, I mean, I did business A-level, but that wasn't going to be much use. So then I started thinking, do I read a few books on business? Do I do a few courses to see if it's right for me? Then I thought, you know what? You don't learn to ride a bike by reading books on how to ride a bike. You get on it, fall off a few times, graze your knees, elbows, but you keep getting back on until you can ride the bike. And maybe read a few books and do a few courses along the way. And I applied that same logic when it came to my business. Got straight on the bike, and believe me, I've fallen off a few times, made a few errors, but you learn from your mistakes. Have also invested in a few business courses along the way and video courses, because you know, you can never stop learning. And here I am now, working with some of the biggest brands in the world. If you'd said to me a year ago that in a year's time, my company would be shooting events for Amazon, I would have honestly just laughed at you. So that's the story behind Inspire Films. We're still in the early stages, of course, but we're constantly helping businesses grow with video marketing, and the more we do that, the more we grow. So if you'd like a chat about how we could help you with your video needs, then please fill out the form on our website. We'll be in touch, we can book in a call and see if we'd be a good fit to help you. Nice one. Feels weird me being the one in front of the